What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys been out there building shit. Believing what God gave you, following your dreams. Finding your place in this world, and not letting anybody slow you down. Not letting anybody put doubts in your mind, or make you not believe in what you can achieve. Like hearing that kind of message, that kind of encouragement, hit like and subscribe, guys. So, everybody told me that I couldn't get property because I couldn't finance it. I couldn't this, I couldn't that. Well, you know what? I found property. I found property with an owner carry contract. I found property with a well already. I found property that's pretty, flat enough. It's a little bit swampy though, so we've been bringing in a lot of rock and gravel and stuff and trying to, build trenches and ditches and French drain systems and places for the water to go. It's a trade-off, right? But I got my own land. So my dad dropped off about 3 loads of rock in his boss's truck. We thought we were going to use the old Kenworth, and I was a bit let down after we didn't. But I still got the rock. I'm still grateful for Pops coming out and appreciative of that. So let's go out and see what we did and what we accomplished. The next day, we got first load of rock dropped right here. Used that, spread it out here, and pushed it over this way. And so that I could back the wrecker up here and drag this truck over. I wish it was a little bit closer over here, but I'll probably end up moving it later or whatever. For right now, it worked out because then I was able to spread some more of this way a little bit. That gravel in this way, and then we can park our motorhome front ways this way. Our door will come out here onto the gravel. A lot of my wife's stuff's in here. She's also got her she shed, which is like our laundry room right now, kind of a makeshift laundry room. But that'll put us closer to our power and our little water thing being right here, and hopefully help us not freeze if there's any more cold weather this winter or whatnot. And it'll make it a lot easier for my wife and my mother-in-law to help each other out while my wife's got the broken ankle. So alrighty, guys, and I'm gonna say this: made quite a bit of progress, guys. Got Project Road now. Got the tow truck backed up down here. Got the 2 mail cars that I'm selling. They're both right-hand drives. Anybody's interested, send me a message. So yeah, making some progress, man. And yeah, we're in Washington State, if you're wondering, for the cars. But, alrighty, guys. So we started getting rock, guys, but I'm gonna have to say I'm sorry. We're not gonna be using the Kenworth. Well, you guys seen, I was up this morning in the rain putting the batteries in there. I really thought that we were gonna go in it. I made a video and was talking about it. Probably got some people anticipating a ride in the old Kenworth, but my dad ended up using his boss's truck, which is a bigger truck. It can haul like 15 yards. His can only haul like 12, 13. So, and his boss's is, always used and whatnot. Ours has kind of got old tires. It's kind of just a farm truck now, and so he just felt safer just going ahead and using his boss's truck. Appreciate it. Love you, Pops, if you watched the video. Anyways, so yeah, I just want to say that. Sorry about that. But we started getting the rock in. We also I took out the little grouping of trees that was right here real quick with my Coyote. I just kind of drove up to it with the bucket, pushed them over, used the backhoe, kind of dug out the roots a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to bring in some more of this bigger stuff for down and around here, so that we've got a better turning spot, and we don't keep on getting into the mud and tracking it onto our rock and whatnot. But a little bit of progress for you guys, thanks to the Coyote. Little Coyote does come in handy, and a lot of people think that I just do hate videos on it, but I really don't. I just try to give people tips and tricks and help them not make some of the mistakes that I did, because really, I bought the Coyote as a replacement for an old 70s Massey Ferguson, and that thing was bulletproof. I could do anything with it, drive over anything, smash into anything. It did not mark it, did not harm it, you know what I mean? And so it was a bit of a learning curve going to this little toy tractor. So back to where we started, which was moving batteries around with the old wagon. Got them put into the bus. This is how much progress I've made spreading that stuff out. I've still got this pile here where I'm going to move the bus out because I've only got bigger stuff under here, not the smaller gravel. So I'm going to spread it under there, which will then clear this for my motorhome to come down through here. Tool bus. Hopefully nothing goes flying. I'm going to go super slow. Don't want no broken windows or nothing. That would suck. So let's see if it fires. Every time that I've ever fired this thing up, it's just fired. It's never given me a hesitation or an issue. So let's see. I think I even held the key a half second too long. So yeah, there we go. It's a good bus for $2,000. This is great storage. She smokes a bit, you know, warms up. Smooths out. Oops. Well, no, I had it sitting up there off the Ford F350. And this one, it was a diesel, but it broke. So now it's dies or die. Haven't decided yet. So this is where we're at now. We've got everything moved down the hill. We spread that pile out this way. We spread these two piles all over here. I ended up getting 3 total. Remember, this was just the big stuff, so now it's got small stuff on top of it. The bus, I pulled it out, spread stuff underneath it. It only used to have the big stuff. So now there's only a little bit of area with just big stuff left. This, and I think underneath my motorhome and underneath there is the only areas with just big stuff. The rest pretty much has a decent layer of this. I think it's 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches on top of it. I didn't go down to the 5/8 yet, just because my ground's kind of swampy and stuff, kind of soft, and yeah, I just want to kind of build it up so that I don't just lose it and it all just sinks in. Especially not using the weed barrier and the road fabric and stuff. I know some people are gonna hate on me. Other people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it's fine. Leave it natural." I like just leaving it natural. I like having some of the grass and stuff at the edges. I like it being a little bit rubbly at the edges. That's just me, personal preference. I want it. Yeah, I kind of want. Drop me some comments down below if you guys want me to set up tripods more and record things. Maybe I'll invest in some GoPros. Drop some comments if you guys want me to get better cameras, because it's up here. I do all this stuff. We're up in the Pacific Northwest, and usually I'm out there between rainstorms and stuff, and just barely beating the rainstorm. So I don't want my cell phone set up. I've got a nice Samsung cell phone that I do most of my recording on, and I don't want that out in the rain while I'm doing tractor and stuff. So maybe I'll get some GoPros. You guys want to drop me some comments and tell me what parts of the stuff that I do you guys want to watch, winching things around and tractoring and working on things, etc. So I just went over 1,000 subscribers. It's kind of a big thing for a channel, I guess, but I started this channel more as a personal documentation about my life after I got out of prison in 2017. I spent most of my life in prison, about 24 years total locked up, and I'm 38 now, and I've only been out like 4 years, and I'm just trying to build a life, and I wanted to document the changes in my life and what believing in myself and my God-given potentials and abilities, what kind of changes that did within me, because every day I make progress now versus before. I used to sit around and think that the rich people were after me, or the racist people, or the this or that's, or whatever, group that people demonize. Nah, man, your destiny's right here in your own hands. Get up and follow it, Quit making excuses and blaming other people. As soon as I did a lot of things changed. So I try to pass that belief in that I found on to other people. So that wraps up the couple days in the rain of moving batteries around, moving project vehicles around, bringing in rock, spreading the rock, moving vehicles to spread the rock, etc., 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 so that we can move our motorhome down to a better spot. And then this area up here where the motorhome's at is going to become more of my workspace, and I'll probably be bringing in a 40-foot cargo container and whatnot to work out of pretty soon. So, alrighty, guys, hit like and subscribe. And until next time, believe in what God gave you. Don't let nobody sow doubts in your mind about your dreams. Follow them, chase them, and know that there's always opportunities out there if you're willing to take them. A lot of people say, "Oh, you can't afford a tow truck," because they expect it to be some $40,000 beautiful tow truck. You know what? You can go and find one for $3,000 if you're willing to work on it. So if you have that kind of mindset and you're willing to make a little bit of progress each day, in the long term, you'll make way more progress than that person sitting on their couch making excuses. So get up off your couch and quit making excuses, guys. Till next time, keep building shit. Give me a like, hit subscribe if you want to follow along if you're into this type of stuff. Till next time, keep building shit, guys.